Fury! Ah!
Jakey with the Cakey.
What's up guys, welcome to another Jakey with the Cakey video. I figured you must have all been worried about the lack of uploads for the last month, so I'll make a small update video for you guys. Well, the truth is, I've been inspired by my favorite YouTube channels to create this sort of like commentary over gameplay content with like low editing. Don't know if you've seen those kind of channels, so this is gonna be a sort of mini-series where I talk about the news over some video games. A bit like the Jakey show that was featured on our famous Risk video, link in the description. I'm gonna call it CNN, which stands for Croatian News Network. So our first news of the day here at CNN takes its source from the Everything app, and it concerns the host of the very popular podcast called Talk Tua. So the news reads, Tua recently went viral on the misconception that single-family zoning protects neighborhoods. Actually, single-family zoning creates less tax revenue per unit of infrastructure. It incentivizes car-centric development, which promotes poor health and social isolation. Yeah, I know guys, that wasn't the best Nashville accent, but I'm trying my best. Now, I actually agree very much with Haley Welch in her statement. I'm pleasantly surprised to hear a discussion about urban sprawling and the many benefits of low-density vertical housing. In a world where highway congestion is such an issue, I'm very glad that Tua sheds some light on the detriments of car-centric development. Now, in more local news, we have a huge milestone in Croatian Adriatic biodiversity. This news comes from the newspaper Croatia Week and states that there has been a breakthrough in breeding noble pen shells, also known as Pinna nobilis. These things can grow up to 120 centimeters or 4 feet long, which is quite impressive. The species is currently endangered, but they have shown signs of recovery when their eggs were successfully fertilized by scientists. Our next news comes once again from the Everything app. I wanted to share this viral tweet with you guys, which currently stands at 75,000 likes. Tua recently went viral for a rant on the overuse of advanced machine learning models by junior quant researchers. Junior researchers prefer long linear methods and complex black boxes, despite the limitation of these models to deal with the high risk of overfitting. Now, Tua Girl actually responded with a confusing quote retweet, saying, "Who can explain what this means in country music terms?" Now, I'm no musician, so I wouldn't know how to put this into a country music song. Thankfully, there are some amazing people in the replies to help us. Someone gave us a simple explanation of advanced machine learning models in this tweet, which I'm putting on the screen right now. You can pause the video if you're less familiar with this stuff. But yeah, I have to agree with Jordan's reply right below. It's not much of a country song. And then the dude replies with a gif of the Walmart Yodel kid doing the fake cut. I love getting my news on X.com. But what I love more is the BBC. So our next story concerns the Chagos Island and their transfer to the country of Mauritius. This island chain in the middle of the Indian Ocean was colonized by Britain at the end of the Napoleonic Wars. In the 1960s and 70s, their inhabitants were forcibly relocated to Mauritius and the Seychelles. So in the process of decolonization, the UK has agreed to cede back those islands to Mauritius, which has claimed them since the 70s. So the Chagos Islands are famous for Diego Garcia, a US air and naval base used to project American influence in the Indian Ocean, particularly in the Strait of Hormuz and the Bab al-Mandeb Strait in the Middle East. But it also stands in between the sea route from Europe to China, the latter becoming a resurging naval power in the South China Sea and, of course, in the Indian Ocean with the Chinese strings of pearls strategy. Thankfully, the United Kingdom assures that a 99-year lease of Diego Garcia will be in effect, which means that the US will keep its hold on this important base for the next century. Speaking of international news and geopolitics, Tua recently went viral for a rant on defense policy. How can we deter China when ITAR still treats China like it's 1945? We need to sign a RDP MOU with South Korea, expand NTIB membership beyond the Five Eyes, and launch a quadrilateral shipbuilding initiative with Japan, South Korea, and the Philippines. She's reportedly been considered for senior national security role within the Harris administration. Alright, that's all the news for today, folks. Thank you so much for watching this first episode of CNN. Forgot to mention that school starts back, and so we might have slower uploads now at JakeyWithTheCakey because I'm starting a degree in journalism. So yeah, I'm really hoping that this series goes viral. And speaking of viral, Octua recently went viral for... Make sure to shake that like button and subscribe on that thing because we have so much more content like this to look forward to. So subscribe. Have a caked up rest of your day, Jacob Nation.